Hey, thanks for checking out our show. If you like what you hear, we have tons of additional content at patreon.com/themedialunchbreak.
It's brighter. It's brighter in that room.
Yeah, I'm trying some new things.
Okay.
Like showing you the mess that I live in.
Okay. All right. Nice.
What do you think so far?
So far, not surprised at all, and answers a lot of questions.
What questions? Name one fucking question that it answered. One thing you were confused about regarding my life.
Oh, how you doing? What's going on?
That's what it answered?
Nope. Let me get back to you. Can I write them down? I'll write them down and then I'll email them to you. Okay.
I don't have an email.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You're going off the grid. I like that.
I only accept messages by Morse code, but only through your heartbeat. Heartbeat SOS. Something sort of romantic in that.
There is. It's very sweet. That good, huh?
My life is in shambles right now.
So is that room. Anyway.
It's a representation of my soul. Everyone's sick.
Ah, yeah.
Yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday.
Or today. Or tomorrow.
Was my office's holiday luncheon. And I was finally going to, I got a new job, everybody.
Yay.
And I was going to meet everybody because the job's mostly remote. So this was going to be my chance to meet everyone. The office is like 40 minutes away, which isn't a problem again because it's remote. Mm-hmm. And I drove the entire way. I walked into the building, and as the door shut, I got a notification that my son had thrown up at school and needed to be picked up.
Great.
And I just turned around. I went to the bathroom first because I had to pee.
Good job.
Thanks.
Good. Yeah. Well, priorities.
Turned around.
Yeah.
And picked him up from school. Brought him home. We were planning on recording last night.
Yes.
And as he was getting ready for bed, he threw up.
Oh, wow. So this hit hard.
I had to go into the tub and at the same time, I also had fallen asleep because I was getting sick. So I'd been out for like 3 hours at this point. On the couch, sitting up.
It's always good when you fall asleep vertical. It's a good sign.
I've done that in the shower a few times. Yeah.
Falling asleep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, not recently. Like my grad school days for sure.
That's not alarming.
It's not. For graduate school, I feel like that's pretty standard. I'm so sick.
Yeah.
Of you.
Yeah.
Literally like a month ago, we recorded an episode and I said, man, I'm sick again. Mm-hmm. I've been sick so much this year.
Yeah, you really have.
And now I'm sick again.
Yeah.
Of you.
Did you get your flu shot?
No, I don't believe in vaccines.
Oh, that's right.
And let me be clear.
Uh-huh.
When I say I don't believe in them, it's not that I think they don't work or that there's some sort of conspiracy or hoax or whatever.
Sure.
I just don't believe they exist.
Right.
Everybody's been lying to me this whole time.
Yeah.
And I just don't think it's a real thing.
When you go, if you were to go to the pharmacy, like if you were to CVS and you're like, hey, give me a flu shot. And they take you into the little room to do the flu shot. Yeah. What do you think happens in there?
Giving out handies?
Yep, that's exactly right. You've been missing out on handies once a season.
Also, frankly, I've looked in the pain reliever section and the flu section. There's no shots there.
You know where there are shots? Liquor
the bar?
Section.
Yeah.
That's where the shots are. That's where the shots are, my friend.
Shots. Everybody.
Yep, that was...
The most energy I can muster is what that was.
Yeah, it really is. I could see that. Wow. So you really want to get this over with, huh?
You mean like my life in general, or what specifically are we talking
just
about?
Get it all done.
Yeah.
All over.
Which brings me to the reason that I called you today, Chris.
Excellent.
He's pulling out a gun, everybody.
Oh my God. It's finally happening. We knew it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when. And today's the day.
Have we figured out how to do that remotely? Have we figured out how to Jack Kevorkian someone remotely?
You just get on Zoom and you're like, all right, now you put the hood over your head. No, over your head.
Yeah, it's right next to it's the button right next to the raise hand button.
You turn the knob to the left, Doris, to the left.
Yeah, if you turn it to the right, it just makes your life longer.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't use that for that, though.
That would get so trying to assist suicide remotely would get so frustrating. I'd probably want to kill myself by the end of it, too.
Yeah. And at the end, you'd be like, oh, my laptop died.
Welcome to the Media Lunch Break, bringing you all of your comic, geek, and movie news, all in the time it takes to eat a good sandwich and help Grandma end it all. My name is Chris Triebel. Alongside me, as always, is my co-host, Andrew Dunn. Say hello, Andrew.
No, it's me. You're supposed to help me.
Well,
I did wear this grandma disguise. Like a big bad wolf.
Yeah. Yeah, that beard is like a big bad wolf right there. Is your beard thicker today?
I think it's the light. Or the illness.
Is it grayer today?
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's distinguished.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I really want I want to be a silver fox. I want the James Gunn.
James Gunn is pulling off the silver hair.
I know, man.
Really well.
I mean, I'm nearly certain it's dyed. Like, it's all white.
To even it out. Yeah. But it's working for him.
But I'm like, do I have to do that? Because that's what I want, man. I want this beard to be completely chrome. I want you to be able to see your reflection in it.
You want it to shine like a Buick, like a 1956 Buick.
Yeah, that's right.
Gosh. Like it came straight off the assembly line in Detroit. Oh my God. Andrew.
What
are we talking about today?
Chris?
Yep.
Your odds of being buried alive are low, but never zero, especially with me around. And Wake Up Dead Man isn't just a great slogan for Viagra. It's also a movie by Rian Johnson, starring Daniel Craig, Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, Mila Kunis, Jeremy Renner, and other big names. The cast of Wake Up Dead Man has more celebrities in it than the Epstein Files. In this movie, we follow a geriatric French Encyclopedia Brown as he looks for clues to solve a murder. Coincidentally, this is also my favorite room in my local kink dungeon. Chris, what did you think of Wake Up Dead Man?
This is the third Knives Out movie, and I gotta say, I enjoy these. I can get into these. I love a good old fashioned whodunit, like when it's done really well. And these, I think, are done really, really well. There's a reason you get such good cast for this. Because and we've talked about this ad nauseum before, but like the material's really good, I think. And also they know they're in it for just one movie.
Yeah.
And isn't that just...
It's a one and done. It's so novel.
So refreshing to just... remember when stars used to just do a movie and then they would just go on to another movie?
Yeah.
And not have to do 40 of the same thing over and over again all of the time?
Harrison Ford, interestingly, started with doing the same thing over and over again and then kind of kept his career going in the 80s, 90s, and early thousands by doing one and done.
Just doing one movie.
Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. Miss those days. You know what I mean?
Get off my plane.
Actually, Harrison Ford would be great in a Knives Out movie.
Yeah.
He would be fucking amazing.
He'd be great.
Fourth movie. Yeah. Fourth movie, everyone.
Yeah.
But this one, I did enjoy. I had a really good time with this. Benoit Blanc is a great character. And this is a very, very, very minor spoiler, but like, he doesn't show up for the first 40 minutes of the movie. It's
also a long movie, though.
It's a long movie. It's like 2.5 hours.
You're saying he's only in it for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's true. But that being said, the supporting cast is strong enough that I didn't miss him.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I didn't go, when the fuck does this guy show up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when he does, it's a real treat. It's nice to see. I mean, he hasn't done Bond in a little while, but it's nice to see a non-Bond Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
It's nice to see him getting a chance to like really kind of stretch his wings. And he does it every one of these, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's why he keeps coming back for it. I think he's like, this is a franchise where I can come in, I chew up the scenery a little bit, I have a good time with it. And for him, even though this is the third one, they're almost like a one and done just over and over again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not too taxing for him. He has a lot of monologues and that's pretty much it.
Well, there's also or I should say little, there was a little bit in the last one. There's basically no character to this. And obviously he's doing what he needs to do to give a good performance. Like I'm sure he does the moment before and he knows where he's coming from as a character and blah, 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 blah. But it's not like there's a lot of scenes for him that are like, oh, hey, while we were doing the scene where you have a nervous breakdown and you're sobbing uncontrollably, somebody accidentally coughed. We're going to have to do that again.
We got to do it again.
It's kind of a just come in, say the lines without bumping into the furniture. You get to have a funny accent.
Right.
And you get to be like, I've got it. I know what the deal is now or whatever,
Yeah. And the script is really tight, especially in this one. And I do like that each one is really different from the other ones. You know what I mean? You're never like, oh, right, it's a Knives Out movie, which means this is going to happen. And then Benoit Blanc's going to do this.
It's not formulaic.
It's not formulaic at all. And this one has a little kind of an undertone of like a questioning of faith to it that is really interesting. It gives the character a little bit more depth. And each movie you find out, and that's not that you find out, you almost find out a little bit more about Benoit Blanc every time out.
Yeah. Well, I would say you do find out more about him, but it's on an emotional level and not necessarily like specific facts.
Exactly. They're kind of implied.
Yeah.
And you kind of make your own judgment about what on an emotional level, what the facts would be.
Pretty sure we found out in the last movie he's gay, right?
But that's what I mean. Like, I'm pretty sure we found that out.
Yeah.
But we're not positive.
And he's dating Hugh Grant.
Yeah. And he's dating Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
But they never say that outright.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean. Like and they kind of imply it here. He has a questioning of faith and no, I shouldn't even say questioning. He outright doesn't believe in any of this.
Yeah.
And then, but they never explain like why or where that comes from or anything like that. So you're getting just these little tidbits about him. It's just enough to keep the character interesting.
Yeah.
What did you think of this?
I liked it. I think it's starting to wear thin on me.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about with, who's that guy who wrote every book we read last year?
Tom King.
I love Tom King's writing. We have read fucking 50 books by him.
Yeah.
And by like the 8th or 9th one, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Like it all feels like, I agree with you. It's not, this movie isn't formulaic. These films aren't formulaic, but they are very clearly created by the same group of people.
Oh, for sure.
Specifically Rian Johnson and Daniel Craig, especially.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. Yeah. Like I'm starting to feel a little bit like, oh, I don't know about this. I don't know if we maybe we need to take a break on these. I don't know. We'll see. But I do enjoy them. I do like it. The thing I love about these, and this is not a spoiler, I'm going to say what it isn't, but I don't think that's a spoiler. But if you really don't want to know anything about this mystery or whatever, feel free to skip ahead. I'm always worried with these that they're going to do a sort of cop out where it's like, oh, everyone contributed.
Oh, yeah.
All of the suspects are guilty, or it's going to be like
a Murder on the Orient Express.
Yeah, I was going to say spoiler for Murder on the Orient Express, but yes, exactly. Yeah. Or it's going to be like, oh, it was none of them, and it's this surprise person you've never heard of, or whatever. It was
the janitor.
Right, exactly.
Right.
I'm always worried it's going to be something like that, and it isn't. It never is, which is great. It always is like, oh no, if you're really paying attention, you could get to it before Benoit Blanc does.
Right.
Which is nice. It's cool that it's a puzzle you could solve. Like,
yes.
You could stop the movie right before he announces what is going on at the end and then go back and watch the entire thing. And you could probably figure it out if you pause at the right places and really take note of everything that's there.
Right.
I do not care for Andrew Scott as an American. He's an amazing actor.
He really is.
And I just do not like this.
It's a bit uncanny valley when he does an American accent. Because he does it really well.
Yeah.
But you're just like, I know you're so British.
Well, this also feels like something you and I have talked about a lot, where we're like, why is Chris Pratt in this? And not in this movie, but that's what we always bring up is like, why are you casting Chris Pratt in X thing in Jurassic World?
Right.
Like, what could he possibly bring to that?
Right.
And I feel that way about Andrew Scott in this role. I'm like, you cast a dude who is great at eccentric, eccentric characters and creepy and like, I don't know. I think of the villain in Sherlock, and I think of the stuff he's been doing on stage lately.
Right.
He's got a Vanya thing where he plays all the characters at once and is just amazing at emotional content and being able to bring up his emotional activity to like a 100% level in an instant. And you've got him playing this sort of like stoic writer.
Yeah.
He in general, I'm like, okay. Like, I say that with all the love in the world to that actor who I love. Like, I think he's an amazing actor, and I think he's kind of wasted in this.
No, I do. I will agree with you there. I do remember seeing this character, and I was like, oh, I'm really excited to see what he does in this because it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
And then the movie got done. I was like, huh.
Yeah, nothing.
That's just nothing. Yeah. He didn't have a moment. Yeah. He didn't have a, you know what I mean? Where you went, oh, that's why they casted this guy.
Right.
This guy in particular.
But yeah, everyone for the most part, like they do good work. Like what he does in this is exactly what is needed of the character that he plays. Mm-hmm. I also want to point out some of the other actors who are in this. I think they all do a really good job. Daniel Craig is amazing as always. Josh O'Connor, who was in Tennis Gangbang.
Oh, yes.
He was one of the...
He's great.
He's one of the men in Tennis Gangbang. Yeah, he's great. He's really good. Glenn Close does a great job. Josh Brolin does a great job. Mila Kunis playing a very different character than what she has traditionally done.
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner's back. Probably people on his app knew that already. Kerry Washington is great in this, who I think I mostly know her from television gigs.
Yeah.
But she does a great job in this. Andrew Scott, perfectly acceptable. Kaylee Spaney, I think is her name. Do you know who that is?
No.
She was the woman in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
She was the lead in Alien Romulus.
No shit.
Right. I looked up all these people because I was like, okay, I know who most of these people are. Who's Josh O'Connor? Who's this? Who's this?
Right.
That's who she is. She was Rain in Alien Romulus.
No way.
She's great, man.
She's really great.
She's one to keep an eye out for.
She really is.
She's going to do some really great stuff.
Yeah.
Daryl McCormick, who's the Kerry Washington's adopted son.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is an Irish actor. Just a little fun fact. Yeah, there's a lot of Brits in this, dude.
Yeah.
Although the Irish would not appreciate me calling them Brits.
Yeah.
Half of them are.
You're going to get blown up for that.
Daniel Craig. Josh O'Connor is from England, or it said he's British.
Josh O'Connor I know is British.
Yeah, and Andrew Scott, Irish. Kaylee Spaney. Oh, no, not her. She's American. Daryl McCormick.
Is Andrew Scott Irish?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so. I should probably look it up, I guess.
I mean, I believe you if you tell me.
Oh, in that case, he's Asian.
Oh.
He's an Irish actor. Yeah.
Huh.
And CEO of Orbital Marine Power.
Interesting.
The fuck is that?
It's a company. Orbital Marine Power. It is like globe-like structures that are powered by water.
How much of this are you pulling out of your ass?
Like, I'm going to say like 45% of this.
Okay, great.
I'm using, and the other 65% are context clues.
Did you say 45% and 65%?
I did. I do the math on that one.
Got 110%, baby.
Yeah, because that's how I do it. I give 110% to everything.
And yes, he's Irish. And again, also a CEO of some company. Very strange. And Thomas Hayden Church also does a great job.
Yep. Also British.
I don't think that's true.
Damn it. But you were so close to believing me.
I can't imagine him with an English accent. That's the difficult part.
Oh my God. That'd be amazing.
He can barely speak in an American accent. Yeah, it's good. It's a good time.
It is a good time.
I think it's the worst one.
Really?
Yeah. Look, Knives Out is incredible.
Yes, it is.
I really enjoyed Glass Onion as well. I think Glass Onion has a climax as well that is just so incredible and insane. There's a twist in the middle of the film. I think it's set up really interestingly and done in a way that is unusual to murder mysteries. Mm-hmm. This to me feels like a I just looked this up to prepare for this, to talk about it. But The Murder on the Orient Express. It feels like one of those.
Okay.
What's his name?
Oh, it's hard for me to pronounce.
I know.
It.
That's
Poirot.
Poirot. It feels like one of those.
Yeah.
This feels like it could be forgotten in 10 years. Knives Out isn't going to be forgotten in 10 years.
No.
I suspect that Glass Onion also won't. This one, I'm like, I kind of fell asleep a couple times. I was like, yeah, okay. Yes, like it's good. But I'm not as blown away as I was by the other two.
See, I like this one better than I like Glass Onion. Now, granted, I have not rewatched Glass, although I haven't rewatched any of them.
Yeah.
I liked this one better than Glass Onion. Knives Out, can't top it. Yeah. Like, for me, like one of the best.
It's going to be very hard to beat.
It's going to be very hard to beat. But then again, it's the original, and so it set this whole thing up. And, you know, I enjoyed this one, I think, more... And it always comes, you know what? It comes down to the ending. And I'm not going to get into the ending because we're not in spoilers or anything. But for me, the ending of this worked really, really well. And I think there was part of me with the ending of Glass Onion where I was like, I kind of felt what we were talking about where you're like, this character comes out, there's a character that kind of comes out of nowhere.
Sure.
There's not, but there is at Glass Onion. I'm trying to say this without spoiling Glass Onion, even though we've talked about it.
If you've seen Glass Onion, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's funny because the very end of Glass Onion, I think, is more interesting. The last like 10, 20 minutes is crazy. Whereas the last like 20 minutes of this movie is like, well, we did it and it peters out.
Yeah. Here's the other thing I liked about this. And this is one where I was like, even if I figured this out, because I didn't figure it out, but I kind of went, this person did it. And I was right. Yeah,
I did the same thing just very quickly. I did the exact same thing at the beginning and then like was always maybe like 15 minutes ahead of Blanc.
See, I was like, I think this person did it and I was right. But at the same time, there was enough in between where I went, first of all, there were times when I went, oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But also, even if I am right, I'm still interested. Because I don't know how they did it.
Oh, interesting.
So even if and that's what I enjoy about this. And it's kind of what I enjoy about all three of these.
Yeah.
By the way, when I say I enjoy this more than Glass Onion, I'm like parsing hairs. They're all three of them are great.
Yeah, same.
But like
for the opposite, yeah.
I enjoy the ride is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even when I know where we're going, I'm like, I don't know how we're getting to the end of this.
That's funny because when I guessed who it was and it turned out to be right, I got the how very quickly. I did not get the why until I was told.
But I'll take that as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
I did go, I think this person did it, but that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
You know, but the only reason I figured I knew who did it because I was like, well, who does it not make sense that it would be? And then by process of elimination, I'm like, well, it's got to be that person.
Yeah.
Then.
It turned out it was Maggie Simpson.
Yep. The whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a millennial reference for all of you.
Yeah, really. Jeez.
Do you remember that?
Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday.
It was such a big fucking deal.
It was a huge deal.
Who shot Mr. Burns?
Yeah, man.
And there was like a big contest where I think you had to write a letter to put your guess in of who it was. And there were a bunch of hints like he pointed at two different directions on a compass.
Yes, he pointed at west and S.
Yeah, and south. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people thought it was Waylon Smithers because it was WS. Mm-hmm. And then spoiler alert, they were upside down. But he was looking at
it upside down and it was an M instead of a W because that's what happens with those letters.
Yeah. Wow. What a time to be alive.
Right? It was amazing time to be alive.
Yeah, it's directed well. It's shot well. I'm talking about the movie now.
Yep.
It's directed well. It's shot well.
They did an interesting thing with lighting that I didn't know if it was on purpose or not until the very end.
Yeah.
Which I was, they do that thing where like it's bright and it's sunny and then a cloud comes in and I was like, did that just happen by accident? And they were like, fuck it, just go with it.
That's funny. I thought you meant a different thing. There's a scene with like flashing lights on a character.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
That whole scene felt like it was shot in a play. Like in a stage play.
Right.
Like the whole thing felt strange and weird and interesting in a really good and interesting way. Because it's a whole scene that like maybe this is a dream.
Right.
Like it's that kind of thing.
Right.
And part of me hoped that this movie would have more of that, like bigger, weirder scenes that are like very strange. And like most of the scenes in this are about like, well, if he did that and he was over there and she was here, how did he do this? And I'm like, yeah, I guess that's important. But I almost would rather like, especially a movie about religion, as much as this is, I would have loved to have more supernatural, wait, how did this happen? It seems like it was done by something unhuman kind of things.
I kept waiting for it to go in that direction. And even though it didn't, here's what I will say about the Knives Out franchise. That I think should be the next one.
Sure.
I think that should be, let's give Benoit Blanc something that really makes him question like not can I solve this or not, but like,
is this possible?
Is this even possible? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
which
really,
again, though, this is the movie to do that with.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And like I said, I kept waiting for it to go in that direction, and it never does.
Like, part of me doesn't want the next movie to deal with that, because I'm like, no, this is the one you should have done that with. It would have fit in really well with the themes in this movie.
For sure. So
I don't know. I'm sure the next movie will be great, whatever they do with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, otherwise, like, for me, this is a solid 7 or 8 out of 10. Like, I'm like, yeah, you did it. You tried to do something. You succeeded. And I had a good time with it.
Yeah.
And all the acting's good. The direction's good. The cinematography's good. It's all good.
Yeah. I would say like 8. I would definitely say like 8 out of 10. Yeah, for sure.
Great.
For sure. Do you want to do spoilers?
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say in spoilers, but let's go into spoilers right now.
Right this fucking second.
We should say as well, sorry for the people who already left because we said spoilers, but it's directed and written by Rian Johnson, produced by Ram Bergman and Rian Johnson. I don't know who that is. So yeah, I called it early spoilers, big spoilers. It's Glenn Close, everybody.
It's Glenn Close. She does it. She does it really well.
Yeah, she's I don't know. She's playing it pretty guilty.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it was one of those things where I was like, it's her.
Yeah.
She is the most illogical one to do this, which means it's going to be her at the end, because you have to go the farthest distance to get there. So I was like, it's definitely going to be her. But like I said, I enjoyed this still, even though I figured that out, because I was like, but I don't see how she would do this.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting, too, because I was also like, there was a bunch of stuff that I kept questioning. This makes me feel like, you remember when we watched Bird Box? My biggest problem, do you remember Bird Box? You know what I'm talking about?
Which one is Bird Box?
Blind people in...
Sandra Bullock?
Yeah. There's like a bioweapon that... Or it's not blind people. It's a bioweapon that kills you if you look at it, I think, or something.
Yes. We didn't watch this. You watched this. I did not watch this.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't do this.
And I just told you about it?
Yeah, I knew what it was.
Yeah. I remember the entire time I watched that movie, I was screaming at the television. So where are all the blind people? Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah.
Because they're doing just fine.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it is her being saved by a collection of blind people.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, okay. So that's what, like, they're like, oh, we started this commune and it's all blind people. And I was like, okay, so yeah, that's what I've been like yelling this entire time. And I think people were supposed to be like surprised, right? But it's like all I could think about the entire movie.
Right.
And this, I kept yelling things at the TV. Like, why do they think that when he fell, he'd already died? Like the reason he fell was because he was stabbed and stuff like that. Because I was like, you could have poisoned that dude and then he fell over. Like, there's any number of things. I assumed they had poisoned him before, and then it was like, oh no, he had a little drinky drink. Mm-hmm. And that's what I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what there were a lot of things that I was like, I was constantly like 10 minutes.
You're like, I can recognize a drunk from a mile away. We recognize our own.
I was like, that's how I would want to go. So like, it's by drinking. So yeah, I was constantly like, why isn't Benoit Blanc catching these things? Which, maybe I'm just way better at this than other people, but I don't think I am. And, I don't know. It just felt like there were a bunch of other instances that I was like, yeah, what is going on here?
I think maybe a better way to do this, but like, I got the feeling that he didn't want Josh O'Connor's character to be guilty, even though it looked like he was.
Yeah.
So because there's a moment there's a whole thing about like, oh, this is modeled after, what the fuck is it? It's not Hollow Man. That's a whole different thing. But it's modeled after this old.
It was the Hollow Man.
Is it the Hollow Man?
Yeah, I think so.
Am I okay? There's a movie called Hollow Man that has nothing to do with this crime novel. But basically they have this whole discussion of like this novel lays out the like closed box perfect murder formula and like all the different scenarios. And there, he goes through 3 of them, and then the sheriff comes back like 3 scenes later and is like, you didn't actually go through the 4th one. I've read the book and there's one you're not mentioning. And I got the feeling that like Benoit Blanc doesn't want this guy to be guilty for whatever reason.
Well, he says at the beginning, too, that, the way he's behaving, and I see that he's been on his knee. I can tell by the dirt on his knees he's been praying all this time. That's not what a guilty man does. And I was like, yeah, it is. Sure, it is. All the stuff he's talking about, I was like, Yeah, you don't think a person who's religious and then like out of rage kills somebody would be praying profusely and staying up all night.
Right. But I think what he's saying is like someone who would commit, he could see what we're dealing with is like a very premeditated murder.
Sure.
And so someone who would plan
what about praying that they don't get caught or go to jail? What about staying up all night because they're paranoid that the police are going to break down their door because they'll know it's him? I don't know. There was just a bunch of stuff in here that I was like, what is this? But it could be left up to interpretation that like maybe he's really good at figuring out mysteries and not a great judge of character. And he could be wrong.
Yes, he could be.
And that could have been the outcome of this. The outcome of this could have been that he was wrong about the guy.
I interpreted that as like, I've seen guilty people before and I know a guilty person when I see one.
Yeah. And the officer has not.
Yeah. Well, the officer is the officer of like what seems to be a small town.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So chances are that they haven't dealt with, that's why they're bringing in Benoit Blanc, is that they haven't dealt with something like this before.
Sure.
So yeah, where the fuck was I going with this?
I don't know. I interrupted you like 10 times.
That's all right. I forgot my point, which means it wasn't important.
The Hollow Man, and she's like, that he doesn't want this guy to be guilty.
Yeah, and so, there are certain things when you were saying how, how could he, I think he saw some of that and was like, I don't think this guy did it, so I'm not going to like mention this right now.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to ignore this detail.
Yeah.
Because I can see like, as opposed to these other details.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else to say about this. There's not too much else to say. I will say the last scene, this is the last scene, like I said, is what set it over Glass Onion for me. I thought Glenn Close's performance in that.
Oh, so not the last scene.
Oh, sorry, not the last scene. The last.
Yeah, the sort
climax.
The
climactic scene. I thought Glenn Close's performance and Josh O'Connor's performance in it, like them together, was really great and really powerful.
I agree.
And that's where I was like, you know what? This sets it over for me, because even though I knew who had done it and now you've shown me how they've done it, I wasn't looking at my watch going like,
TikTok.
Come on. All right. I figured this out. So let's get on with it. I was like, I'm riveted by this. Like, I'm riveted by watching this person.
That's why you cast Glenn Close, right?
Right.
She's great.
Yeah. Like, I actually got a little emotional as I'm watching her do this. And I'm like, I want her to be absolved. Like, I do want her to be forgiven.
Because also that guy deserved to die.
That guy was a dick. That was the most dickish priest ever.
Monsignor.
Monsignor. Which, by the way, fuck it. You get the idea. You get the feeling. By the way, we have not talked about Josh Brolin in this at all. Yeah. Who is great in this.
Yeah, he's really good.
Really good.
Much shorter than I thought he was.
But he's really good in this. But you get the feeling when he's like Monsignor, I'm like, you gave yourself that title, didn't you? No one gave you that title. You're up here alone by yourself, and one day you were like, you know what? I think Monsignor is better.
Yeah. Josh Brolin, 5'10".
Is he really?
Yeah.
I'm 5'8".
Same height as me.
Wow. I would not feel towered over by Josh Brolin.
No, it'd be like if you're standing next to me,
which I try not to do as much as humanly possible.
Yeah, you and everyone else. Yeah, he does I love his monologues about masturbating.
Oh my God. When he's confessing his sin and he goes into, because there are one or two we mentioned. I was like, I got to try that. Like the thing with the hand over the tongue. Okay. All right. I had a notebook.
Really funny.
Yeah.
Really good stuff.
And then to find out it wasn't true anyway. It wasn't even true.
Yeah.
Wow.
The guy's like, my confession time. I went through your fucking medical records.
Yeah. Jesus.
I don't think I have anything else to say about this movie. It's good. It's on Netflix. You have Netflix, go watch it. I don't know that it's worth getting Netflix for, but it's, it might be worth getting Netflix for if you haven't seen any of them. Watch all three.
Oh, yeah. But just bang through all three of them.
Yeah. And then you can stop paying for Netflix. But
you know what? I would go so far. I'll say it's worth getting Netflix for a month. I'll say I think it's good enough to get Netflix.
Isn't that like $15 now? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think this is worth $15.
Nah. At that point, you could just rent it somewhere for like $8.
Well, yeah. But what I'm saying is like, I think it's worth... let me put it this way. It's worth paying money for. Do you know what I mean? But it's not in theaters.
Yeah.
So this is a way to go see it.
There is an amount of money that I would suggest you pay for it, but I don't know what that amount is.
Yeah. Whatever you judge.
Did you catch Joseph Gordon-Levitt's cameo in this?
No.
Well, good night, everybody.
I was waiting for you to be like, because he didn't have one.
No, he did. He's in all 3 of them.
He is. What was he in this one?
He was the announcer on the baseball game on TV.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
I went back. I made it through the credits at the end, like the actors, at least the cast. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was probably in this. I got to go back and look again. And I went back and looked and I found him.
Wow. Good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
How is it possible that you cast Jeremy Renner in this and you don't mention the hot sauce? How's that?
What hot sauce?
The Jeremy Renner hot sauce that they mentioned in the last movie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not Jeremy Renner in this.
I know, but still, I was waiting. I wanted a reference of some kind.
They should have filled that bathtub with Jeremy Renner hot sauce.
Oh, that would have been good. Just sizzled it down. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I like that.
They should have had another actor cameo in this to play a character in the next movie. Like they should have had like, I don't know, Bradley Cooper bread rolls. And then have him in the next one.
Oh, I see. And just set up. Yeah. That'd be amazing if they just set up one actor for the next, for every next every next Knives Out.
Yeah.
That'd be good. And they all have some sort of product they're hawking.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, like an app. They should have done a Jeremy Renner app. That'd be crazy.
That would be nuts. Can you imagine?
No one would believe it.
Jeremy Renner having an app. That sounds like something that would only happen in a movie.
Yeah. Yeah. It sounds like something a crazy person would do.
Crazy, right before they get
mangled.
Wow. Wow. You really...
Thoughts and prayers. He turned out fine.
Thoughts and prayers. Yeah, now.
Yeah.
Thoughts and prayers for him now.
He's fine.
He's doing just fine. He's doing better than all of us.
Ain't that the truth?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything else to say about this.
No, I don't have anything else to say. Go see it.
Yeah.
Go see the movie.
Go to your living room.
Yeah, go to your living room and see it.
Go see it.
Should we move on to the reading assignments?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we should move on to the reading assignment.
Let's do it.
Chris.
Yes?
Aster of Pan follows Aster as she tries to win her town's freedom and agency the way any of us would. Through dodgeball. Mixing the Hunger Games with the Seven Samurai, which incidentally wrote the book on assembling a team, Aster of Pan tells... Shut up, I'm in the middle of some. Aster of Pan tells the story of an outsider who desperately wants to belong to a community, and she'll do anything to find her home, even if it means having to take a few balls to the face. And who among us hasn't been there? Chris... What did you think of Aster of Pan by Merwan?
I really enjoyed this. I'll put it right on Front Street. I really, really enjoyed this. This is really good. Man, is it a quick read. That's the other thing I'll say about this. It's really super fast. So if you're looking for something to read and you're like, I got a plane ride coming up, what should I read? You could read this. You may get done you may be bored on the plane.
Yeah.
Because you're going to get done.
Bring a second book.
bring the next volume for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I like the characters a lot in this. I think, it's similar to other things that we've read in the past. You've got the post-apocalyptic world. It is very Hunger Games-esque.
Yeah.
You don't know what happened. Something has happened. And weirdly enough, a little bit of the long walk as well, because you get this idea that like something happened.
Sure.
And you don't know if it just happened in this country.
Yeah.
Which you don't know what the country is. But like,
I think it's France.
I think it's France too. But you don't know if it happened just in France or in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
But basically, let's say it's France. France is now split off into a bunch of different territories that all kind of like are isolated from each other.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of it, spoilers for Aster of Pan, in the middle of it, this boat rides up and is like, hey, you little village, join us, the giant territory of whatever. Yeah. And either join us or basically we can destroy you if you want to.
Yeah.
If we want to. And they're like, well, maybe we don't want to join you. And they're like, well, if you don't want to join us, then you gotta apparently play us in dodgeball. It's
funny too, because they don't even give that as an option at first.
No. Yeah. They're just like,
the town has to find that out.
Yeah.
And then they just go with it.
Yeah. By the way, if you're like, dodgeball, it doesn't happen till like the very end.
Yeah.
Although I do love that they didn't explain.
How much of this did you read?
I read all of it. Well, I read all of it to the end of the first issue, the 109 pages or something.
There we go. Okay. So I read the whole thing.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Okay.
And the rest of it is Dodgeball.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I would really read the rest of it if it was Dodgeball.
It's great.
Yeah.
So you've read half of it.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
So if I read 3 and 4, then does 4 end, like does it end?
Yeah.
Like there's a definitive ending?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not like this was meant to go on and it just stopped after 4.
No, I don't think so. And in fact, they now have a crowdfunding thing that's I think it's for a prequel. Mm-hmm. It's either a prequel or like a separate story happening at the same time. Right. This is the contained. Aster of Pan is contained.
Yeah. I like Aster.
Yeah.
I like the character. I like all the characters in this. I would really like to see this adapted into some sort of on-screen.
I had that thought as well. I was like a Hulu movie or something, or a show.
This could
would be great.
Really interesting to see it done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this. I think the art is really interesting. It's very dynamic is the word that I would use to describe it. The writing's really solid. Like I said, it breezes through real quick. The pacing is really nice in this. And yeah, it's definitely worth I may check out the last 2 simply because I know it goes so quick.
Yeah.
It's no skin off my back to
you'll finish it in
whatever.
30 minutes or something.
Oh yeah. I read this whole thing in an hour.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah. Is this your first time reading this or when did you read this?
Yeah. I had a very similar experience reading it as you did. I don't even remember how I found this. Probably I found it while looking up Reddit articles on these were my favorite comics this year or whatever, because I do that every now and then to try to find reading assignments.
Right.
I remember when I first opened it, I was like, I love the art in this, so I'm definitely going to read this. But it was 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what, let's do this, because it's been so long and I am really interested in it. I want to see what the deal is. And I had the same experience. I love the artwork. I love the characters. There's stuff that I can't talk about that I love that happens later on.
Yeah.
But it's definitely worth a read to go on to the next half.
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend you do that. The book itself is worth a read. It's really fun. The characters are plucky. They have a lot of ambition. They have goals they're trying to achieve. They have obstacles that are coming in between them and their goals. I say it's the Hunger Games meets the Seven Samurai, because the Seven Samurai is literally about bandits coming into a town and saying, if you don't give us, I forget what amount, probably half of your rice, then we're going to kill you. And so they outsource the town outsources their security to samurai.
Yes.
Who come in and are figuring out how they're going to protect the town. Right. It's plucky. It's got a lot of heart. The artwork is beautiful. The story is interesting and new and unique. And it tells the story about the archaeological remnants of something like Dodgeball. I remember I had a teacher in middle school who would say it's interesting, in 1,000 years, when archaeologists are digging up our bones and our fossils, and they're trying to figure out, when all of our records are gone, the internet's been dead for 700 years, and they're trying to figure out what we did and what we were like, they will think that we worshipped dog feces because we preserved it in plastic bags that don't biodegrade. And they'll think this must have been what was really important to everybody. Right. Right. And I think about
this was our currency.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I think about that with Dodgeball. It just made it through the apocalypse in this. Yeah. And became the way that wars are won.
The Olympic sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But even beyond that, right? people are using Dodgeball to fight for their freedom.
Right. Right.
It's fascinating. It's a fascinating look at anthropology and society and stuff like that. But also there's a lot of really interesting relationship dynamics between the characters. And it's also all translated from French. Also, I'm nearly certain it's France, because I think the jacket on the back says it's 2068 France, I think is what it says.
Okay.
But there's not a lot of lost in translation issue or problems. No. It feels like you said, very smooth. The pacing is great. The artwork's great. This is all done by one person.
The dialogue doesn't feel stilted like it's been translated.
This is all done by one person. I don't know about the translations and stuff, but written and art by.
It's great.
Crazy
good.
I'm excited to see what he does next. Merwan is his name. I think I said he's, working on some sort of follow up to this. And I'm excited to see what he comes up with next.
Yeah, it's really good. I said I'd love to see this as a movie, and this is going to be crazy for me to say. This would actually make a really good anime, I think.
I agree.
I think I got shades of anime from this, like the kind of...
I agree with you. I think it's already kind of there, though. Like,
yeah.
I don't know that I would be as interested. I would love to see this in live action. Or some sort of crazy, like, Spider-Verse style.
Yeah, I'll meet you in the middle there. Yeah, for sure.
Because it already feels like if someone made an anime, I'd be like, okay, that's basically what we did, but now it's in motion.
Yeah, that's true. But I would like to, but I just think, like, the characters in this are so big.
Yeah.
And it's going to seem stupid to say, but animated, essentially.
Yes. I mean, it's not stupid to say because it's not animated, right? Animated means drawn in motion.
Yeah. But I think to do it live action, you would lose a lot of the like dynamic. It'd be really hard to get that.
See, that's why I say the live action is what would make me interested. Because if you got somebody like an Edgar Wright or someone who can do like Scott Pilgrim style with this,
I'll give you that.
I feel like it could have a lot of potential.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But
it's got to be the right people.
Yes, it's got to be the right people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, there's not much else to say about this, but I love this. This was great.
Awesome.
This was
me
really
too.
Good.
I had to keep reading. As soon as I got halfway through, I was like, I got to finish this.
Yeah. Do you want your reading assignment?
No.
Okay, great. Then fuck you. How about that?
Yeah, what's my reading assignment?
Right.
Wait, is it to fuck me? Is that my reading assignment?
No, it's to fuck me.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yes.
Fuck me.
Exactly.
Fuck you.
Just
go back and forth.
Okay, let's see. Last time I gave you Absolute Batman.
You did.
And you really enjoyed that.
I did.
And so we're not done with the Absolute Universe just yet.
Oh, damn.
We're going to do Absolute Superman this time.
Superman.
Ever heard of him?
Superman. It's Joe Superman.
Yep. Superman.
I know that guy. Yep. It's funny you mentioned my beard earlier because reading Absolute Batman, I was looking at Alfred Pennyworth and I was like, so that's what my beard is going to look like in 10 years.
Yep. That's exactly right. That's it.
Yeah.
So there's that.
It sure is.
Is there anything else? Oh, he's taking a long time on this one. Long time. Don't let him fool you. He cut out the pause, but it was a long pause.
I'm going to be sad that we're not going to be able to make the Wake Up Deadman pun. It's not a pun. I was going to say a joke, but it's not even a joke, really.
Wake
just
up,
a stupid
Deadman.
thing
Wake up.
that I say.
Wake up, dumbass.
Dumbass. Fuck you. No, I don't have anything else to say, I don't think.
All right. Hell, hey, you know what I got to say?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do. You do know what I got to say. And we can't do anything until I say it.
Oh, man.
So keep giving me some lip. Okay, why don't you? I'll keep this going for as long as I want. I'll take this show hostage.
Please do. I'll take a nap.
Hey, Andrew.
What?
Hey, Andrew.
What?
Hey, Andrew.
What?
Where can they find us?
Oh, well, they can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube Music, iHeartRadio, Pandora, SoundCloud.com/The Media Lunch Break. Check us out at The Media Lunch Break on Blue Sky, Instagram, or TikTok. You can also find us at YouTube.com/The Media Lunch Break. I still got those Mission Impossible videos that I worked on all fucking year coming out. They're still coming out, yeah. Literally until next year.
What are we on? What number are we on?
We're on... There were 8 of them?
Yeah.
Well, so I made a 0 episode where I'm like, hi, I watched all these movies and I'm going to talk about them.
9. So they're
right.
9.
So they're 9 videos. So we're on videos. We're about to post video 8.
Oh, we're almost there.
Oh, video 8 went live yesterday as you're listening to this.
We're almost at the climax.
Yeah. Also, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey, Merry Christmas, motherfuckers.
Because it's Christmas in 2 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
And am I stressed? Yeah, I am.
I got to edit an episode.
Yeah, you do.
We got to figure out, are we recording on Christmas?
No, we're not.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
And then we'll record on Christmas. You can also check out our merch on Spring. You can find that by heading over to our Blue Sky. That's at The Media Lunch Break on Blue Sky. You can find us on Patreon, patreon.com/The Media Lunch Break. Definitely check out our Patreon if you want to see some cool benefits you can get by supporting the show. If you like what you hear, if you think, hey, these guys are funny, but looks aren't everything, then you can
what you did there.
Donate, and maybe I'll use that money to get comedy lessons. And you can also send us an email at themedialunchbreak@gmail.com, or you can visit our website, which is www.themedialunchbreak.com. Give us a rating and reviewing on iTunes, SoundCloud, or YouTube. And last but not least, special thank you to Julie.
Thanks, Julie.
Who's got to wake up that Deadman.
Wake up, Deadman. Comedy lessons. All right. You leave a rating and a review in. You can leave it right in app. It really does help people find the podcast if you leave a 5-star rating. So be sure to do that in your app of choice.
In your Jeremy Renner app of choice.
Yes. Leave it right in the Jeremy Renner app. Leave a review for our podcast in the Jeremy Renner app.
Yeah.
And see if he responds.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that even still a thing? I think it's gone.
Does he respond in it?
I don't know what it does.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. If you leave a 5-star rating, you can leave whatever type of review you want in there. This week, if you leave a 5-star rating, let us know. Is the Jeremy Renner app still around? Somebody know.
Do.
Can someone get on this? Okay, and find out for us. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much. This has been Knives Out. Wake up, dumbass. And Aster of Pan.
Yeah.
Next week is going to be the best damn day of the week, the Tuesday News
the Tuesday
Day.
News Day, yeah.
Yeah. And then after that, get your blue makeup on because it's time. Yeah, you didn't even know. Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's Avatar time, everyone.
It might be the last Avatar.
Might be the last Avatar, God willing.
Which is a different thing. Oh, no, it's Avatar The Last Airbender.
Yes.
So this might be the last Avatar because James Cameron talked about how it might be the last Avatar if it doesn't do well.
Yes, which is how movies work. I don't know if James Cameron knows this because usually his movies do very well. Yeah. But if your movie doesn't do well...
He has no experience with bad films.
No, he has no experience with failure.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't realize that if the movie fails, they don't let you make another one.
Yeah.
And absolutely. So, yeah, we're going to do Avatar, then we're going to do Absolute Superman. But here's the deal. If you're listening to this and you're like, hey, listen, don't talk about Avatar because for the love of God, no one wants to hear about it.
Yeah.
Talk about this thing instead. Send it over to us. Okay. If you've got a reading assignment, you just read something amazing like we find, and you're like, guys, I need you to read this and give me your thoughts on it. Send it over to us. Okay. If you're a creator, you wrote a comic, you shot a pilot, you made a film, you want us to put eyes on it, ears on us, you want us to talk about it on the mics, send it over to us and we'll do it. We'll do an episode on it. Okay. How we'll put you on the mics. You can talk about it your own damn self.
Yeah.
Okay. Other than that, that's it. Look at that. There wasn't a thing.
Wasn't a thing.
And now there's a thing.
Now there's a thing.
And that's how easy it is. So if you're listening to this, go out and make a thing.
Go make a thing.
Because it's that simple.
For fuck's sake.
For the love of Christ already. Other than that, that's it. I'm done. I ain't got nothing left in the tank. And Lord knows you were running on fumes this entire time.
I'm walking on fumes.
That's true. You're crawling.
It's barely a jaunt.
How would you define a jaunt exactly?
A slow jog?
Just say like slow jog then, you dipshit.
Fuck you.
A gait? No, gait is the space between your legs when you walk, isn't it? That's your gait.
I thought a gait was the speed at which you walk.
Is it the speed?
Like you have a fast gait or a slow gait.
I think we're both right. Is it one of those things where we're both right?
No, I think I'm right and you're wrong.
Okay, fair enough.
I wrote a little joke to put at the end of the episode. Are you ready for it?
Okay, great. Please do.
I just wrote here, Jeremy Renner app, more like Jeremy Renner crap.
When did you write that?
Like 6 minutes ago.
It shows.